What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Cheeto the Mad Viking. Finally putting up another video here. It's been a long time, but we've been busy at work trying to catch up on some bills. We're just about caught up, so we needed to take a day to have some fun. So we decided to take the wife to the zoo. But I'm Cheeto, and you can't just go to the zoo. So we got a tour of the zoo for an hour before it opened. So we were the only two people in the entire zoo for an hour. Pretty cool. You guys check that out. I'm going to get up, hop in the shower, and I'll check back in with you shortly. What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Cheeto the Mad Viking, here with the Mad Viking Queen, and today is a very special day. We're going to get an early bird tour of the Fresno Chaffee Zoo for an hour before it opens, and we're going to take you guys along the way.
Cypress and Daisy. Daisy's laying down, Cypress is walking around here. These are our red wolves. You guys ever heard of a red wolf before?
No.
No? So red wolves are one of the last wolf species that is left in North America.
Red wolves howling without a moon, whole place to ourselves, it's super cool.
Those are the size of big-ass baked potatoes. He takes some massive poops.
He does, yeah. They're kind of like the shape of a pine cone, too.
They look like potatoes. There's some piled up over there.
There you go. So these guys, as a species too, when they're younger, they'll be essentially omnivores. They'll eat pretty much everything that they can get their hands on. But once they become adults, they move on to only eating fruit. So kind of a little different shift than you would expect. But in here, we have some prehensile-tailed skinks, also called monkey-tail skinks. There's about 7 of them in there.
7?
So kind of the longer you look, the more you see.
Just a shitting grin, reptile room, let's give it a spin. Visit sea line, code dive right in. We party with some seals, fin to fin. White rhinos, tigers, and elephants. Cheetah eyes search out through the fence. Baby flamingo was cute to see. Eating that muff, it was quite a treat. White rhinos, tigers, and elephants. Cheetah eyes search out through the fence. Baby flamingo was cute to see. Eating that muff, it was quite a treat. Simba got frisky, can show you that. King of the jungle, so just a cat. It's so hot, so I do my hat. No room to go, feed the giraffes.
So it's like if you got yourself stuck in a sleeping bag, you kind of do the worm to get everywhere. Let's see, this is Ariel. I think this is Ariel. Here's Hendrix again.
He's showing off.
Can
He's
show you
just
that.
jealous.
King of the jungle, so just a cat. It's so hot, so I do my hat. Now we're off to go feed the giraffes. White rhinos, tigers, and elephants. Cheetah eyes search out through the fence. Baby flamingos, cute to see. Eating that muff, it was quite a treat. White rhinos, tigers, and elephants. Cheetah eyes search out through the fence. Baby flamingos, cute to see.
2 months for a baby elephant to be born. So it was right around the time that, oh, there's Mabu. He's coming up. That's our big guy.
22 months.
Oh yeah, it's quite a long time. So rhinos are about 16 to 18 months, but yeah, elephants just take a little bit longer to cook. Mabu back there. He's about 12,500 pounds.
She wants to eat your face right now. Oh yeah.
Okay.
She don't like you.
I know, it's all good. She's really just scoping out the baby over there, honestly. I bet. Oh, that's funny.
Aw.
Give me a little hop. That's why I'm like, I'll stay right here. It's just like she's getting. Oh yeah. But
Hi, baby girl.
We do, and we
Hi,
actually
baby.
did a study with Fresno State. We put up like a barrier in between the two things to see if it would get them to face at this window less. But they just started pacing around everywhere. Like, hot. They just
Camera hog.
specifically right here.
White rhinos, tigers, and elephants. Cheetah eyes, such up to the fence. Baby flamingos, cute to see. Eating that muff, it was quite a treat. Butterflies flutter above our heads. Meerkats just wanna go back to bed. Birds were trained to clean up a mess. Now the stingrays need to be.
All right, we just finished our early bird tour of the zoo. We got to see some animals and learn about some animals before the zoo opened. Kelsey was an awesome tour guide. But now we have been unleashed into the zoo to fend for ourselves from this point forward. So we're going to walk around and... Huh? Lion? Oh, we just found a lion. Hold on.
I've been doing line clips on Pomeranians for all those years.
Yep. Oh my. Simba's getting frisky. Now we're talking. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing the miracle of life. Hey, baby. Yeah. Oh my. Oh yeah. And I'm spent. You gotta love the zoo. All right, that concluded our private tour of the Fresno Chaffee Zoo. A few things I'd like to mention about it. One, our tour guide was amazing, so shout out to her. Two, for what you get with the experience, the price really isn't that bad if you consider it, because it is including your tour entry, which is $20 per person if you're not a Fresno resident, and once your tour is concluded, you get a free coffee and a free pastry at the cafe, which is probably close to $10 per person on its own. So you're getting $30 roughly worth of your experience included in it regardless. Not only that, but one of the cooler things, quite literally, is that with the extra hour before they open, it really gives you a chance to see a lot of the zoo before it gets hot and unbearable. For example, the day we were there was well into triple digits, and with that extra hour in the early morning, we got in and out of there before 12:30, before it got really hot, and there were still sections of the zoo that we hadn't seen yet, which is just kind of a shout to how big that place is. But right now we're gonna go check out not only a really cool butterfly exhibit, but as one who has visited several butterfly exhibits, including Natural Bridges out in Santa Cruz, California, where their natural mating grounds is when it's mating season, I'll have to say, the butterfly exhibit at the Fresno Chaffee Zoo definitely takes the cake. Check it out, you guys.
Butterflies flutter above our heads. Meerkats just wanna go back to bed. Birds were trained to clean up a mess. Now the stingrays need to be fed. Butterflies flutter above our heads. Meerkats just wanna go back to bed. Birds were trained to clean up a mess. Now the stingrays need to be fed. rhinos, tigers, and elephants. Cheetah, I sent ya through the fence. Baby flamingo was cute to see. Eating that muffin was quite a treat.
Alright, after walking around in the heat for a little while, we had the opportunity to go catch the Winged Wonders bird show. So we were able to go find some nice shady spot to sit and check out the bird show. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Winged Wonders bird show today. My name is Erin.
And I'm Sierra. We're two of the very lucky people who get to work with the birds that we're about to meet. But before we get started, this is a free flight natural behavior show. So we are being joined by Frankie, our chief safety officer himself. Just kidding, that would be highly irresponsible. But he is a very intelligent species of parrot that you would find in Malaysia and Indonesia, and he has a really important job to do, and that is to make sure Erin and I do our jobs properly. You wanna come back this way, buddy?
He's really checking out this side. He saw y'all's popcorn. He's ready for it.
Nicely done. All right, one last 360. All the good stuff he saw get put away, and so now he can go back, tell his coworkers that there's nothing to be had out here.
You can also let him know that it's time to get the show started as well, because we are going to be meeting a bird of prey. Now, she is a descendant of something called the terror bird. And the terror bird lived millions of years ago. It stood over 10 feet tall, it weighed 1,000 pounds, and it could run up to 60 miles per hour. This was a massive predator. Are you guys ready to meet her descendant?
Yeah.
All right, you're feeling confident. Let's bring out Victoria. Here she comes. Yeah, maybe not quite that terror bird that you were expecting, but she is a red-legged Seriana.
And she does do that snacking behavior when she catches her prey. She would be found in the grasslands of South America looking for things like lizards and small rodents, bugs. And whenever she finds something that's a little bit too big to swallow whole, she uses that smacking behavior to pulverize the bones and break it up into something she could swallow whole. And that is reminiscent of something that the terror bird used to do because it had a large hatchet-shaped beak on the front of its face, and it would just whack its face into things to pulverize its prey.
Now, if that behavior wasn't working out for her any reason, she does have a sickle-shaped toe claw that she will use to quite literally tear apart her prey. Which is why you may notice that this lizard up here does not have any legs, because she has put that claw to quite some use. But this is not National Geographic, so it is a rubber lizard out here. Because out in the wild, she would be doing this to real animals, so you'll notice that I'm throwing her meat pieces on the side. And that's because this is a normal, natural behavior, and we want to encourage her to continue to do it. Because if she wasn't getting any food out of it, she may stop the behavior completely.
Now, getting the lizard back is often more an art than a science. We'll see if Erin can do it today. We do often get asked, what does it take to be a zookeeper or an animal care specialist here at the zoo? And little did you know that you do have to be faster than a Seriana, which is exactly about 35 miles per hour. And you did it today, Erin.
Yes.
Well done.
1, 2, 3.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Ooh, and it looks like it worked. Here he is. And you'll notice that the first thing about Beetlejuice is, of course, his bald head. And the bald head is really important. We like to say bald is beautiful here at the bird show because the bald head ensures that carrion doesn't become carry-out. He can simply wipe his head on things, bake out in the sun, keep himself nice and clean while he digests diseases like bubonic plague, anthrax, Ebola, and even rabies without getting sick himself. He actually has stomach acid that is even stronger than battery acid. So breaking down all of those diseases is really quick work for this guy.
It's fantastic if you have him out there being nature's cleanup crew, because I certainly would not want to have that job, because I like keeping my hands clean. Now, Beetlejuice, unfortunately, is not going to be found over here on the West Coast. He's more native to the East Coast, down into the Caribbean. But we do have our very own species of vultures here as well. That's our
Anyway, I think we're about to be joined by a much larger bird. Nobody get excited though, she's not a California condor. Still about 7-foot wingspan though, so if anyone feels the urge to duck, go ahead and do that. She is one of my favorites, so I'm going to join you and get a good seat. We're going to be meeting Sarah next, and she's an East African crowned crane.
Now, that name may sound a little bit long, but it's not at all complicated. It just means that she's from Eastern Africa. She has that lovely crown of feathers on her head, and that she is a species of crane. Now, those feathers are really important because we don't have a scientific reason as to why they are there. We do have a couple of really good guesses. Some say it's to help her blend into that savanna that she lives in, and some say it's to actually help her stand out, because she does live in a flock of over 100 birds. But we encourage you to make your own guesses and think critically as to why she might have those feathers, because personally, I choose to believe she just really liked her hairstyle that day.
Now, they are very well known for doing things to catch the eye of a potential mate. They do have a lot of really ornate feathers that are not so great for flight, but are really beautiful to look at, so it could be something like that too. They're also very well known for their courtship dances, big displays of their wings, hopping foot to foot, bobbing their heads up and down. It's a pretty cool sight to see. They are also very well known for lots of ways of communicating out there in the wild, doing things like vocalizations, body language. But one way that we really like to point out is with a little flash of color. Because Sarah, she does like worms, and my shoelaces are green. It's been one of her favorite things. Now, Sarah does communicate with us using a little flash of color. She will blush blood into those cheeks, indicating some kind of heightened emotion on her face. That could be good or bad. Could be something exciting like worms, which are one of her favorite foods, and we know that because she makes all of her little happy noises and she blushes nice and light pink. But if she saw something scary, she'd blush too, maybe some really scarlet red into those cheeks, make herself look nice and big, and we know that there's something making her uncomfortable. We can use those clues to take better care of her here at the bird show, ensure we're giving her the best possible care. And as you can see, her cheeks are nice and white. She's been doing this for about 25 years. She actually was hatched right here at the bird show, so she is a true professional.
But luckily, at bird show, we do have our very own mimic. We have Peabody here. She'd like to start by telling everybody. She is a yellow-naked Amazon, funny enough, not found in the Amazon, but they are found in Central America and in Mexico. But she isn't the only mimic here, and Sierra looks kind of awkward.
Yeah, I just never know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, I think we can help her out. Do you want to call a friend? Oh, we already said
Hi, Peabody.
Oh, Gabby. Good choice.
You can always count on Gabby to save the day.
What would you like to say then? What was that? Birdie.
That was really polite of you, Peabody. What do you want to say?
Hello.
Now, these two birds, while they would naturally be found in Mexico down into Central America, they actually grew up a little closer to home, and they actually grew up at a barn. They learned to mimic lots of interesting things there, and we are going to get started with their chicken.
Ooh, a little bit of a rooster over here.
Now, Peabody and Gabby do a very good chicken, but personally, I think that their horse is even better. That is a funny horse. What about the horse? That's pretty good.
Tiny little pony. Now, also on that barnyard, you're going to find a lot of cats. And we aren't sure why Peabody would want to do this. I personally just think she's a little bit of a daredevil like myself, but she learned to call the cat.
Yeah, I'm really not sure that one is her best idea, but lucky for all of our other birds, Gabby developed an alarm system to let everybody know when Peabody would call the cat. She thought she saw a pretty cat.
Yeah?
Is it
Funny
really?
joke?
yet.
She loves Tweety Bird.
It's their favorite joke. It might be a little outdated now. These two are in their 40s. So that was their childhood, and it's nostalgic, and no matter how hard we try, they will not find another joke. All of that being said, though, they have been practicing something else in those 40 long years, and that is their music. Now, Gabby is kind of a composer. Now, we did tell you that mimicry was just mimicry. So the fact that Gabby has come up with her own one-of-a-kind original song that you have never heard before is a very special thing. Are you guys all ready to hear it? All right, if anyone gets up and leaves, we're tackling you because that would be rude. You've been
Speak
warned.
for yourself. I
All right, your song. That was it. Thank you. They loved it. You had applause and everything. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I
that's
think
just a little
we're
rude.
laughing over here because you may have exaggerated with the whole long and complicated or really impressive. It was definitely 3 short notes.
She hit everyone.
Okay, but Peabody is laughing because she thinks she can do better. Well, it isn't a classic, it is an original by the late great Tony Bennett. So let's see if you recognize it. Let's start by clearing your throat and you're singing. I left my heart in Francisco. It changes a little bit every day.
This one, she's dancing around. She's
Oh,
losing
boy.
it.
We gotta get her
Now.
off the stage. Should we say bye?
Just bye.
Very sweet. I love you, Gabby. You're a star. Now we have come to Peabody's favorite spot of the show. Because while the show is not about to end, Peabody does think it ends when she leaves because she's the star of the show, of course. So she's prepared to say goodbye to each and every single one of you today. And I do mean everyone. So we better get started. This might be a while. I think you're looking over here. Do you want to start? All right, bye. Oh, we're switching over on this side already. All right, all the way on the left. For the docent. Aww. All right, the pink in the front? Oh, there was another pink in the front. Okay, keep going. All the campers. Even more campers. Oh, yeah. The volunteers? Okay. Camp instructors over there? Okay, she loves campers. Right here in the purple. There we go. All right. Keep it going. Alrighty. Alright, these two right here. Three in the front. Alright, we're on this side. Right here, he's right in front of you. Okay, right here. Oh, there we go. Alright, and they're recording it. Alright, right behind them. There we go. To the right. Over to Brad and Lauren. Oh, Brad and Lauren. Alright, over there. Oh, she's here too. What'd you do? Alright, in the back. Ooh, she really likes you guys. Keep going. Alright, couple more. Your sun hats. There we go, on the right. Okay. Oh, the reflective sunglasses part too. There we go.
Buddy, my hand is so tired.
I don't know why you're doing it. On the right. Everyone on the left. Right down the middle. 2 more. 1 more. Oh, big kiss. No? Oh boy. Alrighty. About 2 more. 1 more. A big kiss. Oh, there it is. And with that, we're gonna say goodbye to Peabody.
All over the world, you can find over 10,000 species of birds, all with really amazing adaptations and ways to get around in a really cool world. We do not have time to go through all of them in this show alone, of course, but we do have time for a couple more. But really fast, this here is Goofy or lesser sulfur-crested cockatoo, a species you'd find in the rainforest of Malaysia and Indonesia. And if you do want to help him specifically, there is one way that you can.
Yes, he will be set up on a donation box, accepting donations in the form of dollar bills. And they do not stay here at the zoo or even the bird show. They actually go directly to that conservation fund you mentioned earlier. So you will be making a direct impact on wildlife. But if you can't or don't want to donate, absolutely no worries. We still encourage you to come down, ask questions, take a photo with Goofy, maybe give him a little bit of a wave goodbye on the way out. Or not today. We're very curious about the world. But we do encourage you to come close. We love talking about birds. We appreciate you just for being here today with the birds.
Silly bird.
Goofy, you want to come over here? If you do want to help out other ways, you can pick up trash when you see it, reduce, reuse, recycle, all of those things add up to a really big difference. You can also just keep coming back to the zoo because, like we said earlier, you've helped out immensely just by choosing to have a good day with your family here with us. Now, if you do want to take it a step further, though, Goofy actually takes donations in the form of dollar bills. 100% of those funds go to helping wildlife out there in the world. So he'll be set up right over there doing that. But if you're not in a position to do that, that's okay. Come on down and say hello. Ask us any questions you might have. That's from all of us here at the Winged Wonders Bird Show. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you have a wonderful day here at the Fresno Chaffee Zoo.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. But it's sure they could turn almost as red as like that water there. Yeah. Yeah. Like trying to push back away. Yeah, like it's like that. I think it's really embarrassing. You feel your face go hot and you're like, oh, I must be red. Like the same thing. Thank you. Hello.
Now we are going to do something a little bit different. At the zoo, we were given a chance to hand feed some of the giraffes, and how can you pass up an opportunity like that? So we went over to the giraffe area and we got in line and we got to feed the giraffes. It was actually national or international, I'm not sure, I'll have to check the facts on that one, or you can do it yourself. But the day we were there was Giraffe Day, which was awesome, and the giraffes were well taken care of and well loved and well fed that day by everyone in attendance. Check it out.
So guys, if you're not feeding the giraffe today, if you're just observing, we're going to stand behind the rope, away from the railing. Behind the rope, guys, if you're not feeding today.
You guys
Bye, girls. Oh, look at this guy. Hi, handsome. You don't have anything for him.
Got frisky, can show you that king of the jungle, so just a cat. It's so hot, so I do my hat.
I have never been that close to a giraffe, and it was really hard not to reach out and pet it, but I was able to withstand my urges. That wasn't the only animal that we got to feed while we were visiting the zoo this day. We also got to go to Stingray Bay and hand feed some stingrays. What? Shouldn't be legal, but we did it. We survived, just barely. One of them got a little frisky, as you'll see in the video. But here we go. Stingray Bay, hand feed the stingrays at Chaffee Zoo. Check it out. I know.
Yeah, I'm a little scared.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you 2 heads.
Ice cream bar.
Ice cream line like this. It is recording already. Okay, so I'm going to feed a stingray. Here comes one. Holy shit.
Oh. Oh, he didn't want to touch you.
I wasn't ready. I didn't see him.
I don't want to do it.
You don't?
You do it all.
I just wasn't ready.
Oh, someone's coming. He'll take it. No? I think that's the same one.
Hey, bud. Hey, it's no problem, baby.
I don't know. No, I don't want to.
It's no problem.
I'm scared.
It's okay to be scared. It's like a once in a lifetime situation. Think about how excited you're going to be. It is a little menacing when you see this guy coming towards you, I'm not going to lie. You want to reach in and pet him?
No.
Hey, buddy.
You gonna feed him?
Anybody? Oh, that's a shark. He's touching
Oh, there's
me.
fish on top of him.
He's tip of his fin. Hey, bud.
Which is the part that can sting you?
They removed them.
Oh.
It's halfway down their tail. And my whole finger went in his mouth. Every time I stop looking. Ow. Why? Here comes, here comes.
No? He grabs you.
Simba got frisky, can't show you that. King of the jungle, so just a cat. It's so hard, so I threw my hat. No room to go feed the giraffes.
All right, that did it for our visit to the Fresno Chaffee Zoo. If you've never been, I can say you're missing out. Not only is it huge, I never realized how big the place was. I actually never even realized it was there. Driven by it more than once. The only signage they have to let you know it's there is this 16 by 16 square sign about 12 foot up a light pole with an arrow that says zoo that way. But I will say, if you find it and you spend a day there, you're not going to be disappointed. It really was a hidden gem of Fresno, and we all know there's not too many of those. So, alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. We'll catch you whenever the next one lands, whatever it is. Not sure what we're going to be doing, but whatever it is, we're going to bring you guys along for the ride. Until then, race and pillage.
Simba got frisky, can't show you that. King of the jungle, still just a cat. It's so hot, so I went through my hat. Now we're off to go feed the giraffes. White rhinos, tigers, and elephants. Cheetah eyes search out through the fence. Baby flamingos, cute to see. Eating them up, it was quite a treat. White rhinos, tigers, and elephants. Cheetah eyes search out through the fence. Baby flamingos, cute to see. Eating them up, it was quite a treat. Butterflies flutter above our heads. Meerkats just wanna go back to bed. Birds were trained to clean up a mess. Now the stingrays need to be fed.